This video is dedicated to all the people out there that supported my recent video talking about the troubles of basically collecting addiction and how I've been trying to break the habit and work my way out of this hole. Stay tuned, guys, for the rest of this video, and also look in the description below to see how you guys can win this Game Boy Advance that I reshelled.
Hey, listen!
And also how you guys can win a modified Game Boy Color from my buddy Danny Fix on Instagram. Check the description below, and please stay for the rest of the video. Alright, guys, so I'm going to put up a picture here or there, one side of me, and I had recently decided to purge. Huge purge on the video game collection. I've seen a couple YouTubers do it, and to me it finally became time to do it too. And I think I just said do it a few times, but we're going to keep doing it. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, Mama. I wanted to tell you.
Alright. So there's been a lot of games that I've been wanting from my collection for a while now. Games that I actually wanted to play. And in the last video I got real with you guys talking about what I think is the collector addiction and how a lot of people are actually suffering from it but do not know they are. And what that means isn't, guys, we're just collecting video games for basically no good reason, just to have them. And when I started collecting and stuff like that, I had the mentality of just grab. So I was purging through money. I was purging through my other stuff, selling other stuff off so I could buy more games. And it was really, really toxic and very not good for me at all. I unfortunately was able to, keep a hold on it a little bit so that way I didn't actually, lose the house, lose a car, lose anything like that. But I did spend too much freaking money on video games, guys. And the addiction was there to just keep going, not stopping at all. And, if you guys want to check that video out, go ahead and look back on the channel, and I basically just have it entitled Game Collecting Addiction. But something had to be done about it. I had a buddy try to talk me out of it, but then I got a lot of support on YouTube, and I basically traded in probably at least 50 plus games to try and get this ball rolling, because it's too much, guys. And I wanted to get games. I wanted to break from the collector mentality and go back to the gamer mentality. I talked in the last video about being in a toxic family a little bit growing up, a toxic household. We got everything we needed. We got everything we wanted. We weren't emotionally, mentally, for the most part, supported, but people had other priorities, and I'm not going to get all into it because it's just Debbie Downer in this thing, but I use video games as a way to escape reality, because I did not like my reality. I loved fantasy games because I could live outside the box. I could live outside what's going on. So when I decided, to get these video games, originally the plan was just to get games I liked, I wanted as a kid, or I wanted growing up that I never got. And it got addicting real fast, guys. I just started buying whatever I could find. And, long story short, I just started investing in so much games. But I had recently seen people talking about this, specifically RGT85, getting rid of his whole collection because he didn't even know why he had it anymore, because he didn't enjoy it. He wasn't playing the games. And that's what it kind of came to, guys, was I was not enjoying the games. They were just sitting on the shelf. I wasn't enjoying looking at them. In fact, it kind of made me sick sometimes looking at all of them because I wasn't playing them. And a few years back, we did a Are You a Collector or Are You a Gamer video, and that was the topic, and everybody had to choose. And I think at that video, it's been so long now, I said I was a gamer, but I really wasn't. And I wanted to get away from that, guys. And I wanted to focus more on gaming again. So when Resident Evil 4 Remake came out, I stopped buying some games. I sat down and I played it. When I beat it, and then I started doing Mercenaries and having some fun with that, I decided now it's time to go on to the next game. So then I bought Hogwarts Legacy. And then I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy. It's off to the side right now, getting boot up so I can play it when I'm exporting these videos and uploading them. and it's been good. Like being excited to play games again has been amazing. Not just searching Mercari, not just searching eBay, not just searching online places to buy more games and then never play them again, but actually playing video games has been amazing. Now, I showed you that picture earlier with all those Xbox games on, I think, if I remember to edit it in. And, you know, I traded in all those Xbox games, got probably about $200 credit from my local game store, and I traded it in to get a copy of Zelda and the Master Adventures, the Four Swords Master Adventures on GameCube. And, you know, it's a game that I want to play down the road. I've been wanting to do a series maybe here in the future, but I've been wanting to sit down and play the Zelda games. And I know that's kind of cliche or niche right now with the Tears of the Kingdom coming out, but that's not the way it is, guys. I've been watching Game Grumps play Ocarina of Time, and it really makes me miss those adventurous puzzle games. And as I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy right now and doing the puzzles, doing the fighting and stuff like that, the action, the quest, and everything, it really bringing me back to being a kid again. And all that fun of that stuff is just, you know, sitting there for 2 to 3 hours, zoning out, forgetting about the outside world, forgetting about bills, forgetting about appointments, forgetting about, you know, drama in life, and just sitting down and playing games. And like I said, that's what the focus has been now. So I traded in all those Xbox games. I got that game. I left $80 credit at the store. And then once I did that, I really opened up the floodgates, guys. I started going through more games, and I'm like, why do I have this game? Why do I have 3 or 4 different copies of the same Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you know, on different consoles? I got the PS3, I got the Wii, I had the Wii, I had the Xbox 360 ones. Why do I have it on 3 different things? Same with Devil May Cry. Like, I love Devil May Cry and everything, don't get me wrong, but do I really need it on every single console? Especially since I don't even have a 360 anymore because it accidentally got broken. So why have it on all these consoles? And now I'm even on the verge of wondering if I should even... Why do I even have all these consoles? I have a Super Famicom. Why? I think I have one Super Famicom game, and I don't even know why I got that. I just got it to have it, I guess. That was the collector in me. Seeing that other people on YouTube didn't really have a Super Famicom. So I'm like, I'm going to get one so I stand out more. But then I do that video, and then I get maybe 50 views. So it was one of those things where it's like, was I really collecting because I wanted it, or was I collecting it to try and get the views out of it, or get something cool that no one's seen really? So even stuff like that is, I've been tossing back and forth the idea of selling some consoles so maybe I can get a Retron 5, because if anybody's a collector or a gamer knows how much of a pain in the ass it is to try and hook up multiple consoles at once. It's horrible, guys. And yeah, it's just be able to have a Retron 5, because I have a Retro Pi hooked up to my PC. That's where I do my retro gaming on my PC at. But if I can get a Retron 5 maybe hooked up to my, you know, 4K TV over there, I think the Retron 5 even has HD upscaling, automatic upscaling, so it can make the games look even better, or you can alter them too. So I have all those options. Why am I not doing it? Because clearly in the past I wasn't doing it the game itself. I was doing it just to have stuff. So now that I am doing it just to play games, maybe I should just get rid of some of these consoles just so I can play the games. I want to know what you guys think about this. I'm going to kind of end the video here in a couple minutes, but I want to know what you guys think about this. Because I've been getting a lot of support about this, especially when I talked about the addiction side of this. And I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers that don't have YouTube channels that have been talking about how they've dealt with this in the past, where they went down that slopey, rocky path, buying everything in sight, and then just being stuck with it. And I even had a commenter, a subscriber talk, to get real like I did in that video, and say that, he almost lost his house. He almost lost his car. It got so bad he was buying on these games. And I talked about it too, how at one point too I almost started busting out my credit card to buy games. Why? When I had $400 to $500 worth of common shovelware games on my shelf that I'm not even going to play. So instead of selling those off to get a game I actually wanted, I was just going to buy crap to put on the shelf. Just because I thought that's what people wanted to see. And that's been the thing that's been getting real with people now too, is it's not what I want the stuff that I want. I sold all those Xbox games. I redid my wall over here where I game at. So now it's like basically my Sony wall with most of my PlayStation games on there, because that's what I have set up on my TV right now is a PS5, and that's what I've been playing the heck out of. So now when I sit down in my other computer chair and I enjoy my Hogwarts Legacy, I have my PlayStation light on, my game over light on, the ambiance is just amazing. I have this light on, and the lights are, the main lights are off, and we're just hanging out, and it's just a game room again, and that's what I'm loving. When my buddy from Colorado came back, we sat on my couch. We actually couch co-opted some beat 'em up games, Pocky and Rocky and stuff like that, and it felt good to just sit down and play games again and just hang out and talk, guys. Something I've been missing from my childhood, something I've been missing from my teenage years, and stuff that I've just been missing. So am I a gamer or collector now? Still both, but we're working on it. I really want, I'm not going to just say I'm going to stop collecting, because yeah, that's not going to happen. But am I going to be more selective of what I'm collecting? Am I going to be more selective of what I'm grabbing, what I'm buying? Yes, I'm definitely going to be doing that. In a future video, I will be talking about what I'm actually aiming to collect for now, what games I'm looking out for, and how I'm doing that process. This was once again just a video getting real with you guys, talking about all the stuff I sold and why. Because let's face it, guys, we need to talk more about this. There was a commenter that said that you never see the big YouTubers talk about this stuff, and it's true. They have an addiction to something, whether it be the retro gaming hunt or collecting. You'll see guys making these videos about hunting, but you never actually see the games after they hunt them. So they get the games, and then they just sell them to do more hunting, because they're addicted to hunting games and stuff like that, guys. They won't talk about it, but I'll tell you that's why they do it. You'll see these videos, flea markets, everything, getting all this stuff. Then they'll do their game room tours. Then they'll do their talking about that, or they'll do their videos in the background. You don't even see this stuff. I think Metal Jesus Rocks and a few others are the only ones I've actually seen that have done pickups in the past, and then he'll do his videos or he'll do his tours, and you'll actually see all that stuff that he's had over the years, instead of the people that are buying all this stuff at cheap prices and stuff like that, and then just reselling it and then never seeing it again. And yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that, but I'm gonna end this video now because I want to read your comments below, good or bad. I know a lot of people, are enjoying the video. I'm enjoying reading your guys' comments. I try to comment and reply on everyone, and I try to make it personalized. I try not to do as many generic responses like a lot of channels, because I really appreciate you guys being here, and I'm very grateful for you, and I want to interact with you guys. That is my main goal on this channel, besides making these videos for fun and talking about this stuff, is interacting with you guys. That's the whole point of YouTube to me. It's YouTube, not MeTube. MeTube? Thanks for watching, guys. As always, stay retro. Remember, if you guys want to be in for the month of May, if you guys are watching this in June, I'm sorry that you're late. But if you would like to win this Game Boy Advance reshelled black with the cool, clear, nice shell, and the chance to win a modified Game Boy Color, it could be Pokemon themed, could have backlight, could have all this amazing stuff, probably $150 value at least. Make sure you check the description below and click on that gleam and get in on it. You guys got till the end of May. Must be a U.S. reticent. Must be a reticent? What is a reticent, guys? Must be a USA citizen. I'll just end the video, guys. Thank you for watching, and have yourself a great day.